President Akufo-Addo has reaffirmed government's commitment to promoting gender equity and women's empowerment at the African Women's Leaders Network AWLN Ghana's Chapters Awards and Fundraising Dinner. In a speech read on his behalf by the Presidential Advisor on Gender and Development, Dr. Angela Asante-Issa, he stated, "Passing the Affirmative Action Bill is one action that I consider as my legacy to this country." President Akufo-Addo noted that it is encouraging to observe the rising enrollment of girls at all educational levels, from basic to senior high and tertiary institutions. He added that education is widely recognized as a critical factor in enabling women to transform their lives, lifting them out of poverty and enhancing their productive capacities. He indicated that it is gratifying to acknowledge the progress made so far in closing the gender gap in education. He commended the role of civil society organizations, CSOs, in advocating for girls' rights to education.
And all here gathered, it is with a great pleasure for me, and this is the President speaking, to address this maiden award ceremony and fundraising dinner organized by the African Women's Leaders Network, AWLN Ghana chapter, under the theme, One Vision, Many Voices, Celebrating Our Gender Champions. Let me just interject one thing. The President has said unequivocally that the passing of the Affirmative Action Bill is one that he considers his legacy to this country. I think we should clap for him. I congratulate AWLN Ghana, the chapter, for organizing this amazing fundraising and awards dinner event. Dr. Charity Binka, you are to be commended. Today we are commemorating the African Women's Day, or Pan-African Women's Day, celebrated on the July 31st of every year to recognize and celebrate the achievements and contributions of African women to the development of the continent. The day also serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggles and challenges faced by African women and girls, and the need for continued efforts to promote gender equality and women's empowerment. I am aware that the African Women's Leaders Network is a groundbreaking movement of the African women leaders established in 2017 by the African Union and the United Nations. The network is in line with the African Union's Agenda 2063 and the United Nations 2030 Agenda on Sustainable Development. I congratulate the African Women's Leaders Network Ghana chapter for again organizing this program. I see the network as a beacon of hope and a catalyst for change in our nation. Established as the 31st member of the Pan-African Network on November 9, 2022, AWLN Ghana has already made substantial progress in mobilizing women from diverse backgrounds to lead the transformation of Ghana. Can we clap for that? My government aligns with the vision of AWLN for a peaceful and transformed Africa, led by women's qualitative and quantitative leadership. The vision aligns seamlessly with our national goals. Their objectives to enhance women's roles in government, economic empowerment, peace and security, and social mobilization are crucial pillars that support our collective aspiration for a just and equitable society. Tonight, I join the African Women's Leadership Network, or Leaders Network, Ghana, to recognize the tireless efforts of gender champions who have broken barriers, challenged stereotypes, and paved the way for future generations of women and girls. They have demonstrated exceptional leadership and commitment to gender equality and women's empowerment. We have made significant strides in promoting gender equality and women's empowerment in Ghana. We have implemented policies and programs aimed at closing the gender gap in education and the economic opportunities, increasing women's representation in decision-making positions addressing gender-based violence and promoting women's safety and security and supporting women's entrepreneurship and access to finance. Ghana has over the years introduced several policies meant to increase women's representation in politics, although we have more work to do. The free education policy has also seen a tremendous increase in the number of girls in school.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.